Okay guys, here it goes. Let's just say breakups fucking suck. From all people involved completely, because it's just, okay. Over the weekend, I had to officially break up with Justin, which was probably one of the hardest things that I've ever done in my life. I'm gonna cry in this video, so just expect it. You would never expect the one, as like, you don't really see the side of the person who had to do the breaking up. Or at least, I don't know how common it is for that person to feel just as heartbroken as the other person did. Things were not going very well for us for kind of a while. And there was a lot of, like, fighting and all this stuff. It's just, we have very, very different perspectives on life. And although I'm very happy and proud to say that I think I brought a lot of good light into his life, I don't think we were very compatible relationship-wise. As hard as that actually is to think, but... Or we're just at that point in our lives. He has a lot of things to figure out, and I have things to figure out too. So it's just... It's that kind of thing. And that's why on Sunday I needed friends, and it was a really good day for me to be spending with friends, because... It really hurts to, like, have tried so hard to stay together for so long. A year and a half, by the way, which may be nothing to some people, but that's probably the longest relationship I've ever had. Other than one that might have been on and off a little bit throughout my life, but a year and a half. And just, it gets to the point where you have to take care of yourself. You know, I would get so caught up in trying to help Justin and focus on Justin that I never focused on myself. And it just became really, really difficult. I didn't want to do it. But I knew I had to. That night was so hard. I had to just keep going. Even though he was like... First there was a lot of, like, bickering going on, like, trying to, like, stall almost, but then it was, you know, I really love you, can I go with you guys? I really don't want to get into details about it, because it's not really something you talk about, but all I know is that I didn't want to leave him, but I had to. We've been having issues, and we tried just trying to be friends and everything, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work when you'd been together for so long to immediately become friends. And we kind of knew that, I think. It's not like we were clueless, but I would really like to be his friend down the road. But I can't be anything more than a friend, because when I go into anything but friend mode with him, I become so caught up in his own issues. And you know, everyone has issues. My issues are way, way, way different than like his, but you know, I had a very, you know, fulfilling life. I didn't have a very hard life. I had my hard times, but I didn't have a hard life, you know, and I realized that. I'm still very thankful to have been able to be in his life in the first place. It's just, but it's time to start focusing on myself. I haven't been able to get back to school because I've been so focused on, you know, our relationship and not trying to save up, and so I need to get back to school. I need to start doing theater again and focus. Arts and sciences degree with my theater concentration. I need to get back to doing that. And I've been wanting to tell you guys like crazy this week. It's so hard to talk about. And I feel like there's so much more I want to talk about with you guys that I just can't right now. But like earlier this week when I had said that I kind of had a breakdown, I was putting my clothes away for when I was at his house this weekend. And I just remembered every single like weekend and all the times we had together. It hurt. And part of me really misses him, but part of me also knows that it wasn't gonna work. Just think we weren't the most compatible people. I don't think we were compatible at all because we were like almost on polar opposites of the spectrum in some cases, but I want to be his friend, but it's gonna be a long time. And I just hope he understands that. He was definitely having a couple hard days after that, and but again, time to refocus. I got Jimmy with me. He likes to wipe away my tears. I know everything's gonna be okay. But honestly, I'm so much more scared of how things are gonna go for him than they are for me. Because I was so worried about that during our whole relationship, of being kind of all over the place and not having like a solid place, a solid goal to build towards. I will always love him no matter what, and that's never going to change. I just can't be with him that way. He's not a bad person. He's not a bad person at all. I promise from the bottom of my heart. And I'm not a bad person for having broken up with him or anything either. It just didn't work. And I'm already starting to feel a little bit more focused. I'm getting vlogs up more often and trying to focus on myself, and that's what I'm going to keep doing, because focus on myself and my friends and my family. I'm just so thankful to have the people in my life that I do, and I'm so thankful to ever have been in Justin's life, even if it was a bit of a roller coaster for us. For both of us. Not just him, not just me. You know, I'm happy to have been a part of his life, and I will always cherish anything, any little thing that I happen to just bring to his life, and any little thing that he's really brought to my life. So that's what has been happening. As you probably might have put together, you may not have also. I was really trying to be discreet about it, but I wasn't talking about him at all. And most people, if you've been watching my vlogs, probably saw why. Or you probably saw that, oh my god, she's not talking about Justin, what happened. And it's time to move on. And I definitely want to be friends down the road, so I just hope we can. And if we can't, you know what? No. I know we can be friends, but it's just gonna be a while. And that's just gonna have to be okay. Thanks.